Namaskar, Ashish Mittal from Arson Woods. And if you are looking for a home temple, a mandir for your home, this is a video for you. In this video, I'll explain the entire concept, how the mandir is designed, what are the requirements that you need to understand before you place the order, how the mandir is made, what are the concepts. Apart from that, the fusion, the traditional temples and the modern concepts of lighting, how they work. I'll explain all those points. Let's start with the video, and we have three different units here that I'll explain the concept completely. I'll start with the middle one. This is one of the most liked model of ours. We call it Bell Temple. And on the website, if you see, it's Teak TMP 003, the model that is listed there. And this is a customized unit of the same design. The basic idea when we are going for a home temple is what we require. Everybody has got their own requirements. It could be the size, the design, colors, or the puja traditions. The last point is very important. I'll explain that a little later. First point is the size. When we talk about the size, there are three sizes in any unit: left to right, front to back, and the height. Further, the height is divided into three portions: the platform height, the garbhagriha, the sanctum sanctorum height, and the top part. So these are the things we need to understand for a size part. Now, this size part, how it is further defined. First thing, now the last part I mentioned, the puja tradition, comes in play in the size as well. How we pray, that's always a point. If you are on the floor, you are sitting on the floor with a mat or a carpet, of course, don't sit directly on the floor. When you're sitting on the floor, you require lesser height of the platform to reach the temple easily. If you are standing and praying, you need more height. So platform height is completely the way we pray, the puja tradition or the puja style. Now, if you have elders in your home and they generally are not able to sit for a long time on the floor, they use a chalky or they are using a small stool or a chair. Accordingly, the height of the platform is done. The basic point is the height we are sitting at, our God should be higher than that height. Very simple and very logical. So the platform height is defined here. Inside you want steps or shelves, that's a different part. We'll talk about it a little later. Now the second part is Garbhagriha, the sanctum sanctorum. Now this is the inside area of this temple. Now how you want this part, how big the statue or the photograph you have and how many of them you have. Accordingly, the size inside is decided. For example, if you have a statue or a photograph, let's say you have a photograph of 24 inches, 2 feet high. So your inner house should be more than that. Very simple. So this is how the inner height is defined. Now a third part, that is the top part. In all these three units, you see Gopuram, and here we have a Shikhar, and here again we have a Gopuram with some Taj design in the front. This part is defined again by the last point, puja tradition. A number of people don't want top part. There should not be a shikhar at home, but that is majorly in the North Indian part. If we go to our south part of India, in those areas, people love to have Gopuram because this is as per tradition. So Gopurams in different formations, and in Venkateshwar Swami, you see a different Gopuram. In different designs, there are different Gopuram style. They are always there. So that defines the top part. So more elaborate the design is, higher the Gopuram is. Just like in this one, you can see here we have one step, two step, then this curved part, third step, and the fourth part, the bales or the kalash or kalsi on the top. Accordingly, the top part is defined. Here you can see we have quite good space. It is capturing quite good space for the Gopuram only. In our south part of India, you will see a lot of temples with big, huge Gopurams. And this is how the tradition is. So this is the first point, size part explained completely. If you have gone through this, you will not require to ask from anybody. You can easily define the size of your temple that is required. Second point is about the choice part, the colors. We have natural finish. The natural could be in gloss or matte finish, again the choice part. Then we have walnut finish here and dark walnut here. Then we go for cherry finish or mahogany finish. These are all polished colors. From the polished colors, if you move to Duco paints, then we have white, satin white, off-white, white with golden highlights. Then we have triple shade, dual shade, and then gold, antique gold, silver, rose gold, and then there are so many colors. The basic point to understand here is avoid black. Temples are not black. We cannot request our gods to come in and reside with us in a black temple. Darker colors are okay, but not black. This is the choice part. Other part is the designing part that also involves vastu. When we talk about the designing part, there are several things. Few people prefer temples with doors. Few people prefer temples without doors. One part is this. Second part is again the puja tradition part, as I mentioned. Other part in the design is the, as I mentioned about the vastu thing. Let's say you have a temple. This temple has got pillars. There are several temples of ours that has got elephant design in the temple. Some people prefer the temple trunk should be up. Other people prefer it should be down. Other people prefer it should be sitting or standing. These are all the finer points that our Guruji or Panditji will tell us. There was a requirement where client asked us there should not be any peacock in the temple. So that is again personal choices, personal vastu. So these points are also covered in your home temple. Bottom line is the temple should be exactly as per your requirement. If you really want to get a proper temple, otherwise the market is full. You can go to a market, pick anything, and you can simply place it in your home. But the time that we have given to our homes to construct it, to make it, design it as per our requirement, the most important part of the home, the temple, should be more elaborate, more better and better design, and much better than what we have done for ourselves. Now we'll go through each temple one by one. I explain the sizes of each unit. This unit is 2 feet left to right, front to back 15 inches. The platform, I'll just measure it. The platform from the ground, this is 18 inches till this part. Then we have door. The door is 39 inches and the garbhagriha inside is 40 inches. So inside, from here to this part, we are getting 40 inches height. And then we have the top part, and the top part is 18 inches. So 1.5 feet, 1.5 feet, 3 feet, and around 3.5 feet in the middle. So total around 6.5 feet, a couple of inches less than 6.5 feet. So 76 inches in total. This is the size of this unit. And then we have Shanku, Chakra, and Tika on the top. We have Ma Lakshmi with the elephants on the front design, and the Gopuram design, a beautifully carved Gopuram with the flower design and design all over. Apart from that, we have this bhog tray, as I mentioned, the full size tray, and then we have drawers, one, two, and a small cabinet here. So 2 feet left to right, 15 inches front to back, and approximately 75 inches height. This is the size of this temple. Now moving on to the bigger one. Now let's look at the size of this one also. This is 9 feet high. Total is 9 feet. The platform from the ground is 26 inches. This part is 26 inches. Then we have a door. Then this door is 64 inches. So total inside area we're getting is 5.5 feet. We are getting inside. And we have got two shelves as the client wanted. These shelves are removable. You can simply remove the screw and do it and make it up and down if you require at particular height. We make them removable. And then the bells on the door, real brass bells, they are hanging in the door. And then the top part of the shikhar also. This is a natural finish, teak wood. The color is visible. Front to back, this is 20 inches. And then it has got a bhog tray, a bigger tray again, and 4 drawers. If you want a cabinet instead of one side drawers, we can do that also. All these points are again as per requirement. Now I'll move on to the fusion. Fusion means the traditional meets modern design. LED lights are the most modern concept you see in most of the temples these days. And we have designed a 2D cut Om and a beautiful patterns of bells and diya with the LED lighting. I'll turn off the light and you can see the difference. Now this is the design, and when I turn the light on, and when you turn the light on, it looks like this. It can be accordingly changed if you have some other elements you want to change it. We have made several designs already. This can be done. And the most traditional design of the Gopuram temple. This one is I think 3 feet. Yes, 3 feet left to right. Platform height is 2 feet from the ground. We have got a big bhog tray again, and got cabinets here, one and two. Then we have the Garbhagriha. Garbhagriha is 39 inches high. Inside from this part to this part, 39 inches. The top part is 26 inches high. Total height of the temple is approximately 7.5 feet, and front to back, this temple is 24 inches 2 feet. This is the overall dimension of the unit, and then we have brass bells on all three sides. And again, a teak wood temple in walnut finish, beautifully designed, ready to go. And these temples are going to different parts of India and also outside India. We deliver globally in 55 plus countries, and the best part, at factory price, because we are making it here. You are the end user, you're sending it from here, you're receiving it directly. There is no middleman, trader, or a commission agent in the middle. So you get the best price from arson directly to your home. And here is a long list of temples we have delivered across the globe. These are actual pictures that we have received from the clients after we have delivered the unit. They are happy. They took the pictures, sent it back to us with their blessings, with their love, and with their likes. Hope you like our work. All work you see is handcrafted, made by local artisans in solid teak wood, real teak wood, and the output you can see is really amazing. Arson is one of the top mandir manufacturer, in fact, mandir makers across the globe. And the number of designs that you see on our website, arsonwoods.com, I can bet you will not find a single supplier across the globe who has got so many designs available, and everything made as per order. Everything is your requirement, your choice, your selection, and that's why our furniture, all items are called Choice Wala Furniture. The number is right here. Please contact us. We'll be happy to discuss your requirement, make the mandir as per your requirement, and deliver to your home. Thank you. Dhanyavad.